What's going on, everybody? Well, I literally just released a video talking about when the burns are going to come out, and we get the announcement from Binance, or we certainly think we have. Anyway, let me take a look at it. But ultimately, top line, 5.5 billion is burn. Now, what is this going to mean for the price? What do we expect to see going forward? And I'll give you my view on it in this video. So if that's something you like the sound of, make sure you subscribe to the channel, give it a thumbs up, and let's dive into it. So here we go. We can see Binance users, or Binance is now the top burned asset, I guess, if you like, on Lunar Penguins. We can see 5.6 billion Lunar Classic has been burnt by Binance, and the 1.2% burn tax at 3.6. So we can probably safely say that it is the Binance burn. We can see it here, look, 5.595. Now, I guess everyone's reaction's a little bit, it's a little bit flat. It's a little bit kind of okay. We thought we would maybe expect more. I was predicting about the 10 billion mark that I thought we were going to get. So we're going to have to wait and see fully what this announcement actually is. Do they break it down for us and really understand what it is? But ultimately, at the same time, 5.5 billion Lunar Classic has just been burnt by Binance. Now, remember, it doesn't affect any of the holders. This is purely out of the spot and trading fees that has come out of Binance. So again, look, for me, I'm still pretty excited. I can't believe we've burnt 5.5. It takes our total burn to 13.5 billion Lunar Classic. And remember, this is just going to be ongoing. Now, this is, I guess, a validation that they're going to do it. CZ said he was going to, and they've delivered. So look, 3.6 is the 1.2% burn tax. 5.6 is now the Binance burn. So pretty big news. Now, what has it done for the chart? Well, I think everybody knew this was going to happen. We talked about it on my live stream. We knew there would be a sell-off. These are the people that expect it to burn 50, 60, 70, 90 billion. And, you know, it didn't. So what do people do? Buy the rumor, sell the news. Now, we did shake out quite a few here. We shook out a few more. And look, we've seen this now. Interestingly, on the hour chart, it is being bought. It did only bottom out at 317, which, you know, for me, that 3 level is a really important level of support that we've had for quite a number of times. And equally, it's been used really well and bounced back up. So we'll kind of see. We are under the moving average right now, so we'll kind of wait and see what that happens. But look, I think for me, this is a huge achievement, and we should all be incredibly proud of the little work and every bit of, you know, that people have done. I think it's just a gigantic step in the right direction, and ultimately I think now we have to wait and see what happens over the course of the week. I think it's going to be a pretty interesting week. Do we see more exchanges come on board? Do we see, you know, other exchanges take some similar approach with it? And I guess that's where we now put our focus in terms of some of these other exchanges, and equally some of these other burns. Now, again, if you think about the total volume for today, looking at the burn, we have on the day, obviously the total burn you can see there coming through from Binance. We did get, so we're at 5.8 billion. So probably going to break 6 billion in terms of a burn for the day. And I think, look, that has to be celebrated. It will put a big spike in terms of our week as well as we move on through this week. So look, all in all, it's a pretty good performance in my view. And I think it's an incredibly good step in the right direction. We can see the token transaction there sending across over to the burn wallet. So again, for me, I'm pretty stoked about it. I think it's a good news story. I think the fact we can see it, the fact Binance have come through and burnt it, can only be one thing. And now, again, we go and we build. We make sure that, you know, we have a cryptocurrency that is deflationary. Terra Lunar Classic, like we said, deflationary. Yes, it's going to take a long time. We accept that. But as volume comes up, and remember, it is going to deflate. Ultimately, the price will go up. A deflationary token, that's how the nature works. So I guess more and more people will understand that. More and more people can see this. And ultimately, therefore, more and more people will get hold of Lunar Classic, will come into the ecosystem, and then we start to move. You know, the total 13.5 billion is nothing to be sniffed at, a project that was dead. So would we have all liked more? Absolutely. But remember, this isn't coming out of any pocket. This isn't coming out of any user's pocket. This is purely just the fees in which Binance would charge you anyway. There's only a small number of those that are actually a 0% trading fee, and Lunar is not one of them. So like I said, I for one, I'm pretty happy with it. I think it's a good burn. Yes, I wanted more, but look, we'll have to wait and see. We're probably only going to get this news, and we roughly know then we're going to see it sort of Tuesday afternoon, and there will be obviously the official announcement from Binance, which will be interesting to look at when that comes down. So let me know what you think in that video. Let me know what you think of the 5.5 billion. Are you disappointed? Or equally, are you like me that thinks, okay, 5.5, let's see where this goes. Let's see the volume start to pick up. Let's see. And ultimately, our price has been really solid around that 3.2 range, and ultimately we've kept up there as well. So going to be pretty exciting to see over the course else this week. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the channel. Also, hit a like on this video. Everybody needs to know Terra Luna Classic just burnt 5.5 billion from the spot fees and margin trading at Binance. Say it again, because that is pretty huge. Thanks for your support, and I'll see you in the next video.